Hello, I'm not really in the mood, but I do need to make videos, more videos. I got like 100. So LA showed my face or whatever. I look a mess today. However, I have to keep making videos because my life is at danger, and so is my children. And I have made many complaints about this, and this is why I'm making this video. So hopefully, an attorney or the right judge or legal system that that will see these videos and have 100 and some videos made. My name is Aaliyah Henderson. I'm a book author. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And Aaliyah Henderson is my fake name. It's a pen name. And it's a lot going on in America and in this world, but since I live in America and in Raleigh, North Carolina, I'm gonna talk about America and what fucked up shit that's happening in America that all Americans need to know about, and how to protect ourselves and our families during this time. In this video that I've made, and it is probably gonna be called "What Americans Should Know," or so many titles that I could come up with about what the devil is doing to humans. Everybody, like I said, wanna talk about God, but don't want to really talk about the devil and talk about how we can make positive changes against the devil, because in all actuality, that's what we're fighting, the devil. Not, oh, this is just another human being over on the other side of the table that's going to understand exactly what I'm saying to him, and intellectually and spiritually and emotionally, because he's a demon. He's one of the devil's children. And what you have to understand is that just like you say, we are all God's children, we're not. Some of us are the devil's children, and some of us belong to different gods, and some of us belong to some demons. So I don't have all those little fancy projector screens and all these different laptops to shoot one video from one screen to another. Um, but my information is still important just as well as somebody with the fancy screens and all of the fancy thumbnails and that I don't know how to do, or you know um, put video implementation into, or wording into their videos. We Americans really need to like become centered. I see how the devil plays on us: chaos, keeping confusion, disturbing situations, you know, um, to continually disturb and confuse humans. or even some of the individuals that's probably supposed to be helping humans out. You never know. But I made this video because it's a lot going on in America that a lot that is being overlooked and shouldn't be, and that people are trying to find answers to and some solutions. And most of our American problems, because America's so messed up, is domestic. Families, children, spouse, parents, all that kind of cousins, siblings, rivalry, and all that kind of stuff. What a lot of people don't understand here in America, and it's like we just keep trying to go by, or we're like trying to figure out what is exactly going on here on this planet, and it's real simple, but it's not. And what we need to try to do is stay simple, which is hard, but it's not impossible. And our government is not or has not given us solutions to deal with not just domestic issues, but educational issues. We have so many issues here in America that we are our own enemy. That we created enemies we don't need to have, shouldn't have, and made it hard to get rid of. And I made this channel because I'm looking for individuals that I want to come and collab together to solve some of these issues here in America. There are so many laws that's still not yet created, especially under domestic situations or uh, domestic policy guidelines or whatever you want to call it, issues. There is not a lot of laws that are implemented. And we, US citizens, all we have to do is go to the legislative board and petition for these rights. I get it; it's hard, because you have to think about, you know, we are all on different schedules. We all have different family. We have families, responsibilities. But the thing about it is, our main responsibility is keeping each other safe, our family safe, ourselves safe, healthy, spiritually, physically, mentally. And until we start taking care of those issues that are very important and overlooked, we will continue to deteriorate as a human society in the world as humans. Period. We will deteriorate. We will start going. This is exactly what is happening. That's what we see. So many people talk about on the street the issues, but a lot of them they want to get on the camera on social media and be silly and funny and create songs and raps and jokes and dances. But what needs to be done is people getting on the camera and stop being clowns or muse or whatever you want to call them, entertainers, and try to be mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, caregivers, someone that plays an important role in someone's life or some people's lives, a positive impact. We had so many negative impacts in America that a lot of people either lost hope, have unrealistic hope, or know that it is very little to none. I was born into a family that is connected to organizations like Black Panthers, Nubians, uh, the Black Hebrew Israelites, the Nation of Islam, and all of these organizations, all of them, and you should know, are ran by the government. Are ran by the government. It's ran by the KKK. Sorry, allergies again. So it is a real demonic men and women in these organizations, and it is some that's just lost looking for somebody that somebody that's similar to them, like like collaborate, become friends or family members with. But here in America, and the government knows exactly what's going on. And I'm trying not to be so emotional about it, but it's something that's happening to me and my family. And, I'm emotional about other people's situations. That's what, a godly human does, is, show correct emotions. Um, but what a lot of Americans are avoiding and need to really sit down and keep coming sitting on this camera like I'm doing. You ain't gotta show your face. I don't feel like showing my face every day or all the time either. But each one of us as parents, as humans, citizens of America need to come on this camera for ourselves and our children and our family that we do care about to say that America has issues, a lot of issues, and one of it is it don't like to tell it, with media they're really trying to crack down on what should be displayed on media and what should we have a right to say, what we should have a right to say. And unfortunately, we're being asked about our human rights, speech rights, activation rights, like what we do out there in the public or community. This country is fucked up and I'm ready to move. So, if you hear this video, please spread my information like wildflowers. My Cash App is Cash App MISSLADY 1922 Miss Lady 1922. This world is fucked up, okay, and I'm ready to move. And I like to say it's problems everywhere. It is major problems here in America. Because you know why? It's still racism. And you know why? Our government is allowing other family members to attack each other. There's a war in America. Did you know that? Couple of wars. The war going on. United States citizens attacking, and being disrespectful to their government, and the government being disrespectful to the American citizens. It's just a mess right now. Okay. And it's like nobody wants to do anything about it. They just want to sit around and say, who turned? Or can you be the leader? Or how about I'm the leader? But guess what? Everybody, we need to do what these demons say. We need to put gay shows on every channel. We need to put gay singers and rappers on the radio stations and let them talk, tell out loud what they do in their bedrooms and stuff and behind the closed doors, to our children on the radio listening to their songs at 8 o'clock in the morning. We need to ban Pickett. What happened to Pickett? What happened to Pickett? Yeah, excuse me. I take myself off. Chemotherapy. So I took myself off of chemotherapy. I had too many side effects. And none. I'm not no bad person. I ain't never committed. I haven't done nothing wrong to nobody. Nothing. The demons are attacking angels right now. I was on chemotherapy. I had rheumatoid arthritis, and nobody from my family has come to see me. My kid's father, that I'm having so many issues out of right now, and this court system is so demonic. This man, these men, these court systems will and are killing these women, and the United States government knows this. They know this. They know this. The United States government knows who is killing young children, young adults, and especially these young women. These gang member men. The government and the gangs of America are in cooperation. And I'm so tired of making videos, about issues that are really, really causing major problems here in America. This gangster rap and these stupid ass whores that think that these men are good men, these rappers that want to talk about shooting people and hoeing women on one camera, and then on another camera want to act like they holding one in their arm and being respectful. I swear the devil is conniving. I swear the devil is conniving. And they've been saying since we had all of that drugs and shootout about gang rap. And I get it. I know that's how y'all talk about where y'all come from and who y'all with and what y'all been through and what the white man is doing, but you're glorifying it. You're not black men and they're not advertising that this is what they have to go through because the white man enforces them to, with trying to, control our financials, our finances and stuff, in the way we make money, and putting us on drugs and trying to make us sell drugs. But black people keep calling everybody else demons and demonic when I see that it's black people that are ruining black people, or enough black people that are letting other races ruin us, where we can't even, act like we can have an intelligent conversation out in public. I feel such disgrace as a black person and disrespected in America. And for our black men that we birth, that we try to protect, because we would think or want that's y'all, like race shouldn't really matter, but we would think that our black men are trying to protect black women, but they're not. Not enough of them. Not enough of them, and not enough of them think that their protection, their lack of protection, is the major problem. We are sitting here trying to protect our children that are going to be black men and women one day, and we got adult old head black women and men that's trying to tear down the young ones because of your old thought processes that are dysfunctional, demonic, and irrational. This country has so many issues. I don't know if the government, I would say, I don't know. I would say the government doesn't want to sit down and talk to you about your issues. Especially when you can't even get the FBI, fuck the FBI, the fucking local police department in the United States to come to. Why are we sending our troops to other countries to fight when we can't even fight in our own country for our own selves? That's what I like to know. You got police agencies that are ran by drug dealers that are raping and molesting children, that are putting young women and children on drugs. I see that here in North Carolina. These people are putting, they are putting, when I say they are putting, meaning they are forcing people to do drugs. Can you be forced to do drugs? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And a lot of people are being forced to do drugs. A lot more than you people want to realize or want to notice the truth that your government is the devil. And your government is trying to force you to put other people on drugs. Do you know the government's been paying people to, drug dealers, to put other people on drugs? People are always looking for some kind of organization instead of a basic just friendship. Because when you have organizations, there's too much activity that is not being looked at. When you have just friends, you can see everything. Stay out of organizations. You got even police departments that are in organizations being social security. Well, I mean, security guards, police officers, you know, Fed workers, CIA, state, city, federal. You know what I'm saying? It's just nothing but a joke to have all these different entities instead of different levels, but all of them are connected. Do you see what I'm saying? No one will never know anything if they're all different different organizations, right? That's what I'm trying to say. that that's one of the major issues that needs to be corrected. What needs to be corrected too is that when women write police reports or call about matters about these demon ass men wanting to abuse, rape, and beat and whoop on women are nothing but faggots and children. The whip on women and children are nothing but faggots. I have been dealing with court cases, unjust, unfairly court cases here in North Carolina and in Michigan. And I need somebody to take a look at all these goddamn videos that I'm making. Because I'm tired of the police telling me that I don't have no proof. If I don't have enough proof, video cameras, all that. Do you see what I'm saying here now? And want to tell me if I could throw some shit across the room right now, I swear to God I would. I swear the American government is making women kill men. They making us or making us want to because if you men keep preying on us women and children, something gonna happen. Something gonna happen real soon. When you got somebody like me down here on this planet, something gonna happen real soon. And I'm tired of each state acting like they have total different problems. Okay. When it comes to our human concerns and needs. And it's like I'm crying right now because if I had some money to go somewhere, to move out of town, I swear I would pick up right now and get the fuck out of America if I had the money. And if you motherfuckers don't see what I'm seeing, you are blind. Medicaid system has gone down. Our government program funding programs have been cut. It is America is so fucked up. A lot of other countries too, in certain areas also. But to a so-called one of the most one of major so-called developed countries, we are actually third world country. What do you call how we go along in our day? I've never seen so many homeless people than Hawaii and North Carolina and Georgia and Florida. I wonder what they're doing. A bunch of homeless people. Michigan had a lot of homeless people, but it's cold. So just like New York, there's a lot of homeless, but it's cold. And the South don't have a lot of funding either. Down here, yeah, these motherfuckers fled me out of Michigan to a state that don't have no resources hardly. And you want to tell me that this is coincidence? The police don't even know what to tell you to do about your situations. You said what, ma'am? Who drove you out of Michigan? I don't even know. I wasn't trained to deal with situations like that, with incidents like that, to give out information to help somebody with situations like that. I wasn't. Because you know how I know? I wasn't when I worked for the police department. Why am I fired from the police department? That's what we need to find out. Because I shouldn't be. You gotta really do something to get fired from the sheriff's department. You know that? Like, you just, it's a union. You know what I'm saying? This is how these motherfucking demons are getting away with it. They are sweeping people behind closed doors, up under the rug, out of the fucking police department and law agencies that are trying to do right. Luckily, I got out of jail. They was supposed to try. They was trying to keep me there for 6. They was trying to send me to prison for 6 years, bitch, for some shit that I did not even do. That's why I said this. If you can't afford an attorney here down south, just like it show on the movies and on TV, where you have some racist judges and DAs and attorneys that uh the right people don't know about, could make you that have never done any fucking goddamn thing on this planet, bitch, could look like the devil when you are God or angel. That's why I said these motherfuckers are demons. These Eastern stars, these Freemasons, they're demons. The Illuminati, demonic. And what I've also seen too is that when you have so many children that have been abused and adults that have been sexually molested in the country, do you think that anything could go right in this country? If you send in military people in different countries to shoot and kill innocent people, or tell them what to do, or you know whatever, it's all stupid. It really is. These people are sitting here fighting for, but if you really look at this, I swear, when they say humans are cattle, I really don't think that y'all be listening. I really don't. I really don't think that y'all really be listening, that you are a cow or cattle. You don't want to do what they say. You don't want to do what everybody else is doing. You don't want to do what's trendy. You don't want to wear the trendy hairstyles. You don't want to wear trendy clothes or shoes, or you know. Then there's a problem. Just like that movie called They Live, or It. There's individuals that think like that. Not to say there's a breed, but there's individuals that think like that. And we need to understand that there is, and not just understand it, but do something about it. It's like people nowadays are very weak. I hate to say that. A lot of people don't look at that. Am I weak? What is it that made me weak? Why would I consider myself that? Why would I consider myself strong? What would you do to consider yourself strong? What do you say you do to consider yourself strong or intelligent? What do you think you would say that you do in your life or in others? So, it's gonna be a lot of issues, even more issues. There's already a lot of issues here in America. It is, and a lot of people are not taking it serious. And then the other portion have so much going on. It's hard to do something like me. I got 5 children. These are setups. They try to set up the intelligent good ones with pieces of stupid shit. If you don't get away from the hood early and fast, you will get set up on a stupid pieces of shit life early on. I got pregnant at 18, 19, was it 19? Never wanted to get pregnant at 19. Never. I never wanted children, but I definitely didn't want to get pregnant at no 19. And everybody in my family knows this. So why would people in my family set up to try to make enemies? To make me get pregnant by enemy. To make me go back and move to the state that I didn't want to live in because my stepfather want to tell me and my mother what to do, or her family and his family. Like it's too many people trying to be a chief, but behind closed doors and in a very demonic way. I don't want to find out 20 years later down the line that I'm going with my stepfather's cousin. Do you see what I'm saying? These are the things that I'm talking about domestic disputes, domestic issues that we should be able as a person to voice our own opinion, to have and to seek justice and to be just and it actually have justice. My stepfather need to be in jail. He need to be in prison. To be honest with you, he need to be in prison. It's a lot of men that need to be in prison. It's a lot of stepfathers, fathers, uncles, brothers, cousins that need to be in prison. It is some very, very sick men that will have children with their own family members if they could and get away with it. Listen, there's so many women that I know have been touched wrong as young, as older, but touched wrong. And it's so hard to go through life knowing that you've been touched wrong and you telling other people that you have that no one wants to believe you or do anything about it. That's what I found out about some of these women too down here. Touched by their fathers, uncles, stepfathers, brothers, older brothers and cousins and shit. You know, like stepbrothers and shit. All kind of stuff. And not enough people are doing enough about it. Like, give these people information about going to the hospital. These young people, let them know that, it's okay. A embarrassing situation happened. That other party, either that individual was hurt or was taught wrong. You wasn't taught enough information to know how to protect yourself. It is so many classes that America lacks. There's so many classes that our community lacks. Resources. My father, a lot of my parents, they came from a poor family, and a lot of the times when you come from a poor family, you're subjected to have dealing with issues that you wouldn't really deal with if you had money. And then again, some people that got money don't know everything. You know, like no matter what amount of money you have or don't, you should watch your children and watch who is around your children. Okay, no matter how much money you have. I don't care what kind of daycare. Things that happen at daycares that cost a lot of money. It's sick people everywhere. Okay, just because they don't have a charge, don't mean that they don't need a charge. Okay, me, I didn't need a charge because I haven't done nothing. I come from a family that has done. I come from a family that needs to be arrested. That's what I come from. I'm a product of my environment. And so is my ex-husband. His father whooped on his aunt and had baby by her. And then his father had a baby by his aunt's sister, which is his mother, and whooped on her and whooped on the. Listen, black folks have a lot. I don't want to hear about since we went to slavery. You know, you want to say the white man is the devil. Black folks don't do none of that. Black folks do, and some of it was done to us, and some of it we done. We didn't stop. We could have. You still see black men raping each other? You still see black men raping their children? You do, don't you? That's stuff that happened in slavery. That's not no normal behavior. A man rapes his children. Human. Okay. There is something wrong with that man. Some kind of, or spiritual, or both. And a lot of us need to tell the demonic law system that there is more than a few ways to break the law with gun, hand, or knife. And it's candles too. It's herbs. It's called witchcraft. And that's what I don't like about America and in this world is they don't want to tell you. They want to tell you, oh, that's fake. Well, only if you believe it, then it's real. So in that case, then why did y'all murder all those families from the Salem witch hunt if it wasn't real? Okay. Because that shows you how ignorant and lack of a concern of a human concern of being here that our government has for us, that they would kill people that they think are witches and warlocks, that they think, and had this stupid saying that if they rose back up, if they floated, then they wasn't, but they did. So, do you see what I'm saying? How stupid our law system was? Our law system was stupid, and it still is. Okay. Y'all need to get to some libraries. That's what I recommend everybody. I don't care what color you are, because ignorant people, white, black, whatever, get to a library and read books. Your children read books, get out some video games, send them to the library. I mean, what's catching an hour out of a couple of days out of the week, out your day, to go sit in a library and do research on the computer and read books that you want, and your children read books? It's so fun. It's so many different programs for your children. It's so many discussion boards for adults, mainly children stuff. I don't really think that America wants its adults talking, to be honest, because if that was the case, it would have you would have noticed children not being shown or dead on the news from war bombings, children. And this world act like that it don't care, don't it? You see these little toddlers laying on TV on the ground dead, and you want to tell me you don't feel nothing about that? Huh? Already, and it's women that have been raped. Do you know the law system? If you, I mean, come on now. How much proof you need to know that? But they took away the lie detector test. How many ways can we show that we tried being raped? And they try to, have all these different states, but all these different problems are mainly men. Men, men are the majority of our problem in society. Men, demonic men, not the good ones. It ain't enough good ones. The good ones they done raped and threw in fucking goddamn incarcerated in jail, and then raped them as young boys. Okay, picked on them in high school as young adults, put weapons on them. I swear. And you don't think that? I think black men are their own enemy. Do you think it would sound like about right to me? They lie. They come home and say, "Yeah, the devil had his foot on my neck, and I worked all these hours and all this kind of shit." You did. You worked all the hours, and all of the years that you've been free, you've been still talking about this devil got his foot on your neck. The black man is the devil. Or shall I say the black man has a devil, and it is the black man. Okay? It's not the white man. I don't want to hear about that. But you so called created your own issue, right? Because they said they created the white man, right? Uh-uh. So you created your own issue? You created an issue for yourself to come home to say about somebody as being a devil to you at work because they won't give you and your family the right amount of pay to put on your food on your table and pay your bills, so they are the devil. When it's black men that's raping black women, so who the devil not? When it's black men that's raping black children, so who the devil not? Who is the devil then? You want to have 8 children in a household knowing that the devil got his foot on your neck. Who was the devil then? To me, bitch. Get out of my life. So what it seems like is that the devil, the white man is the devil to the black man, and the black man is the devil to the black woman. That's what I've been seeing, bitch. And all this rap music talking about like what's his name? They want to listen how they worded it. I seen this on what's that rap channel BET or some shit where they want to show these rappers and rap artists houses. Oh yeah, 2 Chains is a philanthropist and advocate for his community. Where do you see that the same man is an advocate and philanthropist for his community is telling people in his rap songs that he high like a crack addict. Coke and crack is the same thing, just to let you know. Okay. If you don't know, because you ain't, some motherfuckers is so uppity, they just snort so many fucking lines of crack, Coke, thinking they is just on 10. They on 10, bitch. Smoking all them lines of cocaine. They on 10. And just snorted a line of Coke. Fucking crack. God damn it, bitch. That's why I say a lot of y'all ignorant. Same ingredients, cooked differently. It ain't cooked differently, it's broke down differently. That's why I say y'all are stupid. You are cattle. Okay. Crack is crack. Crack is cocaine. And all of it's whack. Like Whitney Houston would say. She needed to know about them lines and the pills, though. Whoever is in my space put me around drug addicts, pimps, whores, and people with guns and drugs. And I don't like the environment that I was raised in and that I'm in. And the government is my problem. The police department is my problem. And what my problem is right now is not enough money to pay for an attorney to get these demons the fuck out my life. That's what you need in this world. Money for an attorney. Because even if you was a rotten ass piece of shit, if you got enough money for an attorney, more than likely you'll win. Okay. And probably some drugs and whatever. Hey, that's how this world work. That ain't how all of the people on this world work though. I ain't into none of that drugs, or any of that. Like I said, the government knows, and they want to say two wrongs don't make it right. Well, then, bitch, you fix your broken system. Two wrongs don't make it right. Well, you the one putting the guns on the street and the drugs in the first place, right? Right? And then say some of your family members know the police department, some individuals that can make your life live in hell, gonna tell you, I'm gonna have your kids sell drugs for me, and you ain't shit you can do about it. Nothing. Just like a man coming and say, I'm gonna make your daughter hoe for me, and ain't shit you can do about it. These are the type of situations of issues that we are dealing with here in America. Like my ex-husband, he come trying to tell me what to do with my son that's by another man. Okay? And don't even know what he talking about. Because I'm sitting here trying to be patient on him on how he was raised as a man. That's what some of you men don't understand. Some of us women are trying to be patient with you of your immaturity level, your issues, before you start having children with these men. Or don't find out about their maturity level before you have children with them. Wait 3, 4, 5 years before you have children with men. Why are you women getting knocked up the first couple of months to 2 years? From 2 years down, no, nothing need to be talked about children. Not even maybe a cat or a puppy, bitch. Do you understand? Not no children. If you can't figure it out with a cat or a dog in less than 2 years or 5 years, you can't figure it out with no human. some people think that raising children are easy. I'm just going, no, it's not. It's very hard. It's very challenging. It's very demanding. People should be told that it's hard. It's more than just wiping somebody's mouth and putting a bottle in the microwave or hot water or changing a diaper. It's a lot more. And then for that individual that you created to go out in the world with other motherfuckers that you did not have anything to do with creating. That's the major problem. When you have somebody sit next to your kid at school with a goddamn gun in their book bag. Is that something your child would do? No, right? Why is this person kid sitting here with a goddamn gun in their book bag? Who's leaving their guns around their kids like this? Before, and this is why I said a lot of our human problems could be eliminated. If you in high school and in college, there should be a required class of parental sexual education and parental class should be given. We had it back in the day. They eliminated a lot of the stuff that was making us more compassionate, functioning in society. Men, they took martial arts. Women needed to take martial arts too, though. But it was given free at the activity centers in the hood. You want to teach little girls how to care for children. We need to learn how to cook and know about money and running our own business. Because say that man died, we need to know how to run a business or his business, right? That's why I said this society is very what do you call it? Backwards, very backwards as society. And until people stop, put themselves on birth control pills, wear a condom, go get tested, start doing changes to implement positive changes to what you want to see reflected in society. Keep your legs closed. Men, you can catch diseases too. Just because you can't have, carry no kid and be stuck with a kid, like we get stuck with children, and it's like you hate to say that, but it is. We got stuck with each other. The male left, didn't know how to be a male, a good one, and all of the stupid shit fall on us. Now we gotta try to eliminate his stupid shit and keep ourselves intelligent because that's what we were. We was just gullible and naive. Not some of us are stupid. Some of you bitches are stupid, and I am so fucking tired of it. And you bitches think it's so funny. They sit there and giggle thinking it is not funny. What is funny? Too many of us think that stuff that's not funny is funny. Too many of us. Too many humans are not serious. Okay. Just like Oprah Winfrey came out with the movie Color Purple, that shit real. Stepfathers having babies, and when their wife gets sick, or they got them sick on purpose and put some in their food to die. Do you know our husbands used to kill us back then? You didn't know that? We women faced a lot of issues with men. Very recent, relatable issues. And one of them is abortion rights, birth control rights. That's how you know that evil exists. Because something's trying to tell you when and when not to have a baby and who to have it by. And the ones that you really don't want it to have a by are the ones they trying to make you really have one by. That's demonic. That's the devil trying to have demons by you. Or what they trying to make demons. Okay? Because some children come here not in that spiritual mindset. They in the mindset of the individual that is being oppressed. The mother. Mm-mm-mm. So, a lot of times women are forced to have children by men that they don't and would never have children by. Because I know goddamn well at 19, I don't give a fuck how much money or how fine that man was, and he wasn't. Neither one of those things. So you definitely motherfucking goddamn know that I didn't want no kid by that bitch, nigga. You knew it. You knew it. And my stepfather, what sister? And my mother, she was a stupid bitch. What? Some of us have so many stupid mothers or fathers. Okay? Like you have stupid ass goddamn father. My father done. He's in here around my stepfather that's a engineer and basically act like that nigga better than him. And basically got his mouth on his penis behind closed doors. That's so fucked up to say about your own father. You know what I'm saying? That you would want to say. That you know that your father, some of our parents are lames. That's what we need to come to conclusion. Some of our parents are lames. Some of our mothers are whores. And you got some men that love the shit out of their whore ass mother. And then the mothers that work hard and try to take care of you and put the food on the table. Them the ones you want to be disrespectful to. Ain't that right? It's a real fucked up family. My mother, she has sex with my stepfather and his friends, his brothers. Some bitches had uh, sex with they person they with, some family members or their homeboys. And I guess that's what my stepfather thought that I wanted to be just like, so much so that he abused me. He sent abusers. He sent rapists after me. Mm-mm-mm. They used to fight all the time in my neighborhood, at least like once a week. You know, being in the life of my stepfather, and guy that sold drugs in the neighborhood and in the gang. They don't. That's why I said it. This police know what they doing. Okay. They put these black men out there with them drugs to sell and get our young daughters, even themselves, on drugs. Just about every man that I know did drugs or have weed, something, liquor. No, that's not real drugs to me. I'm talking about, but still, powder or cocaine. I know still too many men that are walking around with pockets full of crack And as long as they will steal these whores, these black women out here on the street, the white police will protect you. I'm not worried so fucking goddamn look. I stabbed somebody. That's why I said they be trying to send people after me. My stepfather, he don't even see about his own family members that need. That's how sick he is. Son, I'm trying to get to understand how sick his family is. And well, my children, period, they have tried to make me look bad. Okay. None of them have been there for my children. None of them have taken care of my children like I have, and been up to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning at hospitals with my children from when they're sick or with their asthma. Nobody, none of them. And I have an ex-husband that is demonic, and that come from a demonic family. And I have put restraining orders on him. I have filed charges on him. That's why I said these judges and attorneys and police and lawmakers work for the devil. They know who's killing these girls, they baby daddies. Somebody in the family that did not want to date a drug dealer, be bothered with a drug dealer, have children by drug dealers. Okay. And my father, idea of what was out of his bargain deal of money or whatever. Some of them, hey, you give me money, whatever, I'll be in your family and stuff, some shit like that. Stupid shit. I don't got time for none of this. And type of person that I like left alone. So did you hear that on this video? Whoever's gonna pick up my case, you hear attorneys, I like to be left alone. I don't bother nobody. I never bother anybody. And whoever wants to pick my case up, you're gonna win a lot of money. You're gonna win a lot of money because it's too much. I got too much evidence. Come on now, when you walk in a court, my ex-husband is the devil. His family is demonic, bitch. Okay. His girlfriend is the white bitch that look. If I want you to put the puzzles pieces of the puzzle together. If his girlfriend is white, bitch, okay, and is bothering me, and went into court with him, and all of a sudden the judge is saying stupid shit that don't even make sense and is actually illegal to say, who is that bitch, right? That you done got yourself with. And if I done seen Jay-Z multiple times and heard of his name, who is he to my ex-husband? Who is he to my mother or stepfather or father or mother? Jay-Z. And also, sorry, I had to rub my eye. Why is this bitch bothering me? Why is Jay-Z bothering me? Huh? Why is other rappers bothering me too? Do you see what I'm saying? Why are you bothering me? Because I don't want to have no whole bunch of kids. Because I don't want to have kids, period, by these men or be with or around these men. These men are demons trying to force those video vixen women. A lot of them have been harassed and threatened to be video victims. Some of them just hoes, but some of them have been threatened, like me. Okay. My father, these the thing I want you to understand about this group is these men are very sick, and they're going to way beyond to try to cover up them wanting to have or having sex and having sex with little children, girls and boys. Mhm. And these men need to be arrested. I don't know what that white man did to y'all, in slavery or prison, but do you see us a lot of us black women doing that to our children, or even to our men? What y'all doing to black women or children and black children? No, you don't. So black men have issues with letting go of sickness. And trying to oppress women and children in the family. Ain't that right, Kojo? Ain't that right, Jabari? Ain't that right, Al? Ain't that right, Neil? Ain't that right, Julius? Matthew? Ain't that right? The men have been oppressing women and children, rotten men in the families. Ain't that right? My father that did the same thing to their mothers. So what is it some kind of hex or curse where black men try to put on their women in their families? Because when I look it over on my father's side of the family, I see another his cousin that lights is cut off and got a husband with grown children. So does she have the same problem I have? Her children grown though. My children ain't grown. I got a problem with grown baby daddies and brothers and cousins and uncles that are demonic. Which y'all men got some demonic code? Bitch, it seemed like it on it. And you stupid bitches do too. It's called stupid bitch syndrome, where you want to have kids after kids by these stupid ass men. I was tricked. Okay. And that's what I'm trying to reach the people that don't want to be tricked or are tricked or in the process of being tricked, like me. Okay. Like some of these demonic people think that it's fun to create demonic games and invite innocent individuals to do horrible things to people. That's why I said my ex-husband and my stepfather and my mother, they're in and my father, they aren't in a demonic organization. You have to think about, if you are a member of the Ku Klux Klan, you got to be sick, right? So if you're black and you work for the Ku Klux Klan, that means you are even more sick, right? Well, those are some what's going on in my family. Some of these motherfuckers are working for the Ku Klux Klan, the government, the shady side, the demonic side, the dark side, the Dark Vader side, right? And then the legal system stands in the way of individuals that need to be murdered too. Not just the police have the right to murder, and then some police don't even murder people right or in righteous ways. You have individuals that need to get rid of people in their family And that's what is being done underneath the rug anyway from the Freemasons and Easter Stars with putting innocent people behind bars and getting people killed innocently, and then oh, no one never knows who did nothing about it. Oh, yes you do. Yes, yes they do. Yes they do. Don't you let them tell you that on the news that they don't know. Yes they do. They're liars. And I have made an hour-long video and a whole bunch of motherfucking hour-long videos on my channel. Over 100 and some videos. Please watch my channel. It'll give you the scoop down of a lot of shady people in the industry. Shady stuff that's going on in our own community and organizations. Like the LGBTQ community is a mafia. And people need to understand they are a sick, dangerous mafia. And these people rape innocent people to try to, it's used as a reprimand or to get people to do what they want them to do. They are rapists, demonic, scavengers, trifling, barbaric. I don't even know how many words to put for this LGBT people gang, but it's so disgusting because you have to understand that I have both interactions with the police world, the world, and then in the gang world. And then in the gang world, it says what? That gay men rape other gay men and women and stuff for initiate not they've been lying about it, saying initiate, it's not initiation, it's called reprimanding, like probate, what do you call it? Ain't no probation period. They are faggots that are trying to start a gay gang, but they reprimand people in order to be in their gang, meaning you have to do what they say. Not heard of that before? Sit your ass down and shut up until you get spoken to. Where some gay people that believe in that kind of shit. Okay. And there's some gay men with gangs out there that rape gay men. Okay. I mean, not that rape straight men, and that have been lying to these men, telling them that in order to be in their gang, that they have to be initiated by gay sex. For whatever reason, I don't know. Yeah, that's why I say you women really need to keep an eye on your children, especially your boys and girls nowadays, because it's not just these gay men are trying to figure out ways. I have no idea why somebody likes some stank on their private part like that, but that's just so disgusting. And maggots live in feces. That's why I said that the devil is real conniving and trying to make you think that shit smell good. Real conniving. And I'm very exhausted with what is all been going on with my case. And none, bitch, none of my family has come to see about me. None. My stepfather is the devil. And my father. My father hasn't even come to see nothing about me, but that's all usual from a demon ass nigga like that, because he didn't when I was a child either. But something needs to be done about my situation, and I have complained about it, I would think, more than enough, where I should be getting some kind of views or information or something, bitch. When people start going to their last wit, what that mean? That's their last wit, right? If you call me and you tell me that over the phone that you gonna come pick up my children for school, and then later on at night When my children sleep, call me and tell me that you hope my window in my kids' room is unlocked so you could rape and murder them. Then, like I said, my father and stepfather and mother and stepfather, ex-husband are in a demonic cult. And if you tell your sister that you seen in her daughter's notebook something about some sexual stuff that shouldn't be discussed at that age, and she says or does nothing about it, and neither does her husband, what do that mean, bitch? And then her husband says, I would have prefer her have be gay than so is he sending my sister's husband sending men to assault his daughter? Is that what these men do in these groups, sending men to assault their daughters? Because that's what I'm thinking, that these men have been sending men to assault their daughters and women in their family. And my father, he got a bigger, somebody bigger to answer question to, because his mother got killed, his brother got killed. I don't know nothing about my father's father family, but my father is a demon, and my grandmother had told me that shit too. His own mother told me that. So, am I gonna sit around and just wait to end up dead or keep happening in situations like this? Like the court system has a warrant. I put down on here that you have the wrong. You took the wrong information out, bitch. You and these motherfuckers didn't even quad. I wrote and showed them mail, certified mail that shows you had a wrong address. And do you know? Think about how many other women and young boys and young girls are going through this kind of shit that I'm going through that we don't even know about because they don't even know how to tell nobody or where to tell or who to tell. Fuck America, bitch. My mother is a demon for faggot ass men. And these women that want to hang with these faggot ass men and let these faggot men tell them what to do with themselves, their children, and their boyfriend. That's why y'all bitches is ending up getting fucked in the ass because you allowing gay men to tell you what to do with you, your man, and your family. So you is just as fucked up for letting that gay man be around you and your children like that, trying to tell you what to do anyway. I don't know what it is, what these women would have in gay best friends. The gay people have issues. Gay men and women have issues. Both of them have issues, bitch. Both of them. And I'm very tired of it. And I'm also tired of saying to gay women that I don't want to talk to them and they act like I ain't said nothing. Like they're a man talking to you. Like they could keep talking to you. Like, so like they're like trying to talk to you like they're a man. And then men need to understand too. Like once you say no, no, thank you, that's what it means. No, no, thank you. And I'm very tired of it. Being approached by women when I don't like women, and I'm trying to be mature. Where okay, okay, no, thank you. But then when you turn around and say, "Come on now," you know what I'm saying? Come on, no, you come on now. That's what these gay boys is out there doing the other to regular Look, my ex-husband told me that's probably why he gay. He said his best friend hit on him. Okay. That's why he bisexual. My ex-husband is bisexual. His name is Taiwan Whetstone. He live in Detroit, Michigan. He actually stay in Farmington Hills, Michigan right now. His family members are Sheba, Chanel, Victoria, Darnell. Okay. And his father name was Willie. Quali, Ebony. And then some girl named Shay that he said his sister. And these gang members, they like to call each other sisters and brothers. Wicked sisters and brothers, what they are. Wicked sisters and brothers. Okay. Mm-mm. You know, having looking outside the window and you see your ex-husband's sister driving by. Well, she don't even live in that goddamn neighborhood. But she driving by your house in your neighborhood and don't know nobody on your goddamn street. Do you see what I'm saying? How these family members are attacking family members, and that's why some of them are ending up dead because they don't know when to stop bothering people. Okay. And then some of them go get some little police friend and think that they could get away with stuff by having little police friends like my cousin Larry Napier. Ain't that right, Larry? Jabari. He worked for the police department, him and his wife, and he think that he could get away with everything that he'd have done at the police department. And you have no idea how ratchet and immature and demonic the police department working for the department of the police is. None. It's so fucking scandalous. I'm so ready to move out of America. I don't know what to do. I feel like shooting up a whole bunch of people that are demons. Oh, don't let me say that one again because you know what? America is not freedom of speech. Mm. And my father worked for the demonic sperm donor. My father works. My sperm donor works for the demonic organization. Okay. My father a demon. He was his mother's demon. Ain't that right? And his family. And our some of our sons and men and these black people families are so demonic and evil. Some of these men. And so nasty. That people, we need to see what we can do about possibly enforcing more stricter rules, laws, or some shit about divorcing your own families and stuff. You know, like I shouldn't have to deal with my kid's father family just because he tricked me to marrying him. Didn't know nothing about that he knew some family members. Didn't know nothing about if you have enough evidence that proves that this person came into the situation with a lot of lies, they should not know you and have no rights, no kind of custody rights, no kind of rights. Period. If they are liars, okay, then they should not have no kind of rights. We shouldn't have to deal with them in no kind of way. And then these men want to come on our jobs and pay job bosses and stuff and befriend them and start talking to people on the job and make their new friends are. Do you see these men are demons? These men are demons. What the hell are you at my job for talking to my coworkers? Trying to find out information about me. I want to hear about she looking cute. And you can do what you want to get her number. And then talk to, do you see what I'm saying? These demons, we should not have to deal with demons behaviors. We should have some kind of, just because we had a baby by somebody, don't mean that they own us. Because that's what it seems like, don't it? That they own us when we have the children by somebody, that they act like they own you. Or is that written in the old book that women nowadays don't get to look at and see and don't know nothing about? Okay. Is that and our children that we have are their property too, huh? Oh, it is good. So I'm somebody's property, even though I don't know that I'm somebody's property. Is that true? And you know, this court system really needs to change. Women, you need to stop having children. Unless you got some things put together, you need to stop having children. Okay? Because the court systems do not give a fuck about us or our children. And people need to understand that. These women, they need to understand it. And these children need to understand that shit. The children need to understand that the government and your fucking father don't give a fuck about you, bitch. And the law system is made up in a way to let you know that it don't. You know how? Because this motherfucker could go for paying without paying child support all these goddamn months. Okay? No child care, no food, no nothing, bitch. And cause I can't afford all these children by myself, to a nigga they said can only pay $100 for 4 children. Five. Is that 5 children? 5 children? Huh? Do that seem fair? This man left out and went and lived with some other women or wherever the fuck they go. I don't know. I don't care. But the thing about it is, why is it that I'm responsible for paying the lights, the gas, the water, and the rent, and the food, and clothing, and childcare for this kid when I put somebody else that made the child with me and we agreed to split half and half? But when it comes to the court system, do you see what I'm saying? This is where everything is falling on who? The women and children. The men in this society are demons. I would never have a child nowadays by no man, especially not in America. And then you black African men are just as worse. Mm-mm. Black men, you have to understand, I'm more than just one race. I'm not just black. So I can say what I want to say. And I don't give a fuck. I hate black men. They're lazy. They have low vibrations. They think sex first. Okay. They don't care about nothing but low frequencies, food, sex, and drugs. Okay. They don't even care about how their children being raised, who they being raised by. White men, you'll see white men spend day and night at work to send his kids to college. And the black man don't even care. And probably couldn't even tell who kid is who by what woman uh, if he ain't staring them hard enough. I don't got time for this. This is what I've been going through is such harassment on the 10th power. The 10th power. And I was fired from the sheriff department and I didn't do anything wrong. And the police lied about the evidence and I have proof. And I haven't been seen by nobody from Internal Affairs, FBI, or the CIA, and I have contacted them. And I have almost 5,000 followers on my YouTube channel. You want to tell me why I haven't been contacted by no kind of attorneys or legal? Nobody? Because America is demonic. But they'll let a bitch not miss work to give her kid a vaccination, and the kid can't go to school for a week until the appointment, and she get contacted from Truancy. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I said the court system is fucked up. You are fucking. That these motherfuckers won't send these bitch ass niggas to jail for missing months of child support, but a bitch that got a job but don't make enough to take care of 4 fucking kids by her, 5 fucking kids by herself, gotta go to jail because this bitch don't want to pay child support and sending child protective services to my door. I say, fuck Uncle Sam, bitch. Fuck your government. Fuck America, bitch. And then they want to tell me that I can't get my kid's father name removed off of the kid's school papers unless I show that I have full custody. Not only got full custody papers, but I also got attempted murder charge papers and restraining order papers of a motherfucker that they still won't put in prison that keeps bothering me and that has been friending my family members and paying my family members that are wicked and wretched money. Okay, like Tina Turner family. Let me call and give her mother a few $100. Tell me where her daughter is. Ain't that right, bitch? So when you end up dead on the ground, bleeding to death, I made this video. And all my videos that I have done like this, do you know they keep taking off? They keep taking off the fucking screen. They take my YouTube channel. Every time I talk about stuff like that, they keep taking my videos off. But I'm telling something that's real that they need to come see about. I'm not violating no rules. I said something that the law, CIA, and the FBI need to come investigate. My stepfather is a demon, if not the devil. And my mother is too. And I'm tired of these two crackheads talking about each other in a negative way and what they gonna do and say to each other. And all of it has been illegal across the board between me and my parents. And I want them to go to prison. Period. And none of my siblings even care to call to find out about their nieces. About me or their nephews. None of them. Meaning what? You're paid. You were paid to stay away so that you could say you don't know nothing that happened. That's what they're doing, paying certain people, family members, to stay away while they attack them and tear them down. Huh? Because I won't do what a wretched ass demonic man try to tell me to do that ain't have no business in my life in the first fucking place, and you crashed my car and almost killed me. I think what I'm gonna do is walk around with my flyers that show my YouTube channel and my GoFundMe campaign and see, because I'm not getting enough publicity, and I've put out numerous flyers. You know what I'm saying? They love to see stupid shit, right? They love to see, oh, what's a new dance? Some new dance out. I'm talking about how these people that are around in my family are demonic, dangerous gang members, and that are trying to sell, sex traffic, younger family members. Okay. The United States have a really bad problem with gang violence and domestic violence, and giving out information that people need about domestic abuse related issues, and what you should do, counseling. Like, it should be mandatory that every American citizen has counseling. It should be mandatory. It should be. You would think that counseling, mandatory counseling should be made. Mandatory counseling in America. When you had the white folks that so-called enslaved us and was hanging us from trees and cutting our babies out of us, and then the black men came along and started doing it the same thing, right? Bitch. Get out of my life.